Welcome back to Story Mode. It's 2011 and I need to now build my own games room, a dedicated games room for my collection of games. It wouldn't be massive, but it'd be fairly comprehensive.
I know Last Gamer, give us a shout out.
Next up, The Last Gamer Tube.
A really, really awesome game room. I mean, The Last Gamer.
Here we are once again in 2011, and this is the time the royal wedding between Kate Middleton and Prince William takes place on the 29th of April in the United Kingdom. Hip-hop star Nate Dogg dies on March the 16th, and singer Amy Winehouse dies on July 23rd. The popular band R.E.M. announces they are breaking up after 31 years. And US actor Charlie Sheen is fired from one of the most popular TV comedies, 2.5 Men.
You don't worry that you're going to die when you take that many drugs?
Dying's for fools.
But you're only human.
Now, there's certain blends I will not entertain because that's how people go down. I'm too smart to do that. So
it's about mid-2011 and the games room's coming along quite fast. This is the first time I've ever embarked on creating such a room by myself, and with the help of my neighbour across the road. So now we're going to check out blog number 7, and you can tell in this one that I've had next to no sleep. Okay, welcome to blog number 7. It's Friday evening, and I upload this blog pretty much straight away after Alex edits it. As you can tell, I've had next to no sleep at all. This is the main games room, and through here will be like a secondary games room. It's a mess at the moment. That's actually the Marines amp that'll be going in there, and it's got all, it's new HDMI and all that. Well, not new, but yeah, controls all that. This will be a secondary games room, and in here is just like the storeroom, so to speak. So there's plenty of room with all these 3 rooms. Boy, who was I kidding? There was next to no room once I started collecting again and getting all the equipment and the games from my uncle's house. Start moving all the stuff in tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Good night. So the blog just continues on and shows how I'm wiring up different parts of the house to now accommodate the new game room, because I've got this thing called C-Bus, which is basically computer controlled lighting, and it monitors everything. It monitors the power, and I'm just explaining what I'm doing there. It's not really that enthralling these days. So now we'll move on to blog 8, and this blog was very unplanned because I was playing a game. Alex grabbed the camera, threw something at me to get my attention, and that was a sign, hey, we better do another blog this week. These guys are classic, dude. We're not get past this shit. Alright, man, I know. Blog. Okay, get carried away. Welcome to blog 8. Let's go, man. Now in this blog I was kind of forced to do a blog only because I was a little bit behind on setting up the room. I was going to leave it until next week, but Alex pushed me along and I decided to talk about how I'm setting up the room. Now it's not the most interesting blogs, so we'll pretty much skip this one, but I just go around the room talking mainly about the TVs. Have a big Grundig TV there that I had my Commodore Amiga on, and that was a 90 centimetre TV. It was huge. Probably doesn't look it here, but that was a really big TV. Onto this stand. But yeah, it's really good. You know, you got the big screen, old school. So next week I wanted to come out, guns blazing, and kind of do a home tour, and we renamed them to The Blogs. And this is blog number 9.
Adjust seat position. Waiting your entry. Waiting your entry.
Welcome everyone to vlog number 9. Now unfortunately this blog contains some copyright music, so I'm just going to have to cut all that out. But basically this was a big blog that I'm saying thank you to a lot of YouTube channels that were supporting me at the time. Mainly Luke Morse and Vintage Video Game Geek. I'm just saying thanks to those guys. And then I just take you through a bit of a tour of the house. And we kick it off with the cinema room, which was a games room, now transformed back into the cinema room. It's only 16 by 9, obviously, because the Xbox is a widescreen machine, but it's a full cinema scope screen. And this is mainly where I play. So, full THX certified cinema. It's got optic lighting roof. Actually, what I'll do, we haven't really got time to kind of, we shut the doors, and you'll see, yeah, so this is where I play, and it's fully soundproofed, LED lined and all that stuff, and it, very loud. Anyway, that's the first Xbox we've got set up. The guys should be here within the next couple of hours. This is my wife and I's bedroom. I've got the PS3 on there at the moment. That's, believe it or not, I had video game consoles in my bedroom back then. I don't do that anymore. I think that was just an age thing, a thing I was going through where I wanted everything in the bedroom. That was Luke's bedroom. And then this is the dining room. Again, Perfect Dark, ready to be fired up. Because, yeah, all the guys are going to be on the house, probably make a racket. And finally, actually before I go in there, the website's up on the screen. Now by the time you're watching this, the website will be up. Yes, that was an amazing website, better than the one that I run now. That was one that Alex ran and it was incredible. It had its own forum and the videos were uploaded obviously every week automatically. It was really, really good, but unfortunately we don't do that anymore. Very, very soon. Opposite this couch. Coming into this room, 3 monitors at the moment. We've got the Perfect Dark ready to rock. And we're in the games room, which is still being tidied up. Now, Jess, who you would have seen on, I think it was vlog number 4 or 3, what was that, Alex?
4 probably.
4, yeah. Jess just might want to say hello. She's just sorting out the
How are ya?
The Mega Drive games there. Now, Jess actually works at Game Traders in Northland, which is in Preston, in Melbourne, if anyone knows that. And this is the person responsible for a lot of my library. She can almost find any game on the planet, and I'm not even joking. Yes, just pointing to this, she found me this today. I've got one of these, but this game is rare, very, 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 very rare.
Sorry, just to interrupt. I found your 3D glasses and your Famicom disc drive.
There you go. Nothing like a live blog. Yes, so my Master System 3D glasses was missing, and so was my Famicom drive, and they were at my uncle's house. So just end up finding them. I want to plug your shiny Gears of War.
Oh yeah, if you guys live in Melbourne, Preston, Victoria, Australia, come see us at Game Traders Northland. We've got a limited edition gold full-scale Lancer with Gears of War 3 coming out in September. It's very, very limited, and if you want to get a copy, I suggest you come in this weekend, and also like us on Facebook. Game Traders Northland.
Okay, no problem. That'll cost you that, folks. Yeah, so that's it. And that's in the world. How many is that limited to?
Just Australia, 300.
Yeah, only made in Australia, so There you go. That's pretty cool. I'll be getting one. Okay, moving on. I've got to be very quick. Okay, so the Perfect Dark Zero LAN party. So I'm having friends come over and we're going to have a big Perfect Dark LAN party, and we want people who are out there to join us as well. So we'd upload this video and people, fans, would join us in Perfect Dark, and we'd have like over 30 people. It was incredible. It's going to be a group of us. If we don't get many people, we're going to move to either Halo 3 or Reach. Okay, the arcade rooms had an upgrade, so Basically, I've had to extend the arcade room so we've got room enough for PCBs and to put more arcades in there. Yeah, that's that one. And lastly, but not least, I just wanted to share this with you. When I've done the Afterburner 2 review, which was my first review, I actually got permission from Sega. I know it's a little bit, you know, as if I need permission. It's going up on YouTube, it's an old game. But I wrote to Sega and actually just got a response this week, ironically, with the questions and answers. And it's right there, facts from Sega. And I'll just quickly read it and then I'll be off. It just says, attention Joe Hopkins from Kenta Yamajata. I hope that's how you say his name. Thank you for your facts. We have taken the time to look at your videos on YouTube. And we're very happy and hope you enjoy making them as much as we did watching. As we have done... Sorry.
I think this was the first time I was really nervous because I knew Sega were going to be watching this video and I was reading out their facts, so I kept stumbling.
And due to your close relationship with our spare parts division, it makes us happier to grant you this. In answer to your question, using our logo, game titles, music and other Sega copyright material, we grant you consent and authorization effective immediately. When using Sega logo, please make sure you use one of good quality and with no vocabulary or manuscript blocking it. Lastly, they say, we'll be more than happy to supply your PNG format of various Sega logos to your nominated email address. Lastly, with any further questions or narration, please call Mr. Ken Yamada. He has been at Sega from 1981 and will be more than pleased to assist in the accuracy of history of Sega. His phone number is blah blah blah.
That came in very handy and I've had many conversations with Ken.
We've gone on long enough. I just want it to be a real quick one and get people on Perfect Dark, and I promise you the next video you'll be watching will be Saturn, our episode 4, and that is it from me. Thank you everyone again for your subscriptions. It means the world to me. I honestly thought that we wouldn't be even 1,000 subscriptions at this time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
I know Last Gamer gave us a shout out over in Australia, and if you haven't checked out his channel, by the way, check it out. I'll put a little annotation or a link on me in the notes or something. He's a big gaming fan. He did a kind of a Q&A video recently, and I didn't have a chance to watch it all, but I watched quite a bit of it. And it's really interesting. He used to actually own a game shop sort of in the 90s. I used to import games in the 90s, and he's got some really good contacts at Capcom and Sega. And he recently got a letter from Sega authorizing him to use the logo and various things, you know, similar to like what I did when I spoke to Sega Europe over in this country. So that was pretty cool. And he's actually got I mean, check his channel out, because you'll see, you know, his collection and everything. It's massive, and he's just built a huge games room from scratch. So he's been doing vlog videos where it showed you the progress of that, kind of from the foundations to the stage it's at now, where it's actually done and finished. And it's massive, you know. And he's got a big Mega Drive collection as well. And believe it or not, he's actually got a copy of Tetris. This is one of probably a dozen, 15, 20. Nobody knows the kind of confirmed amount. But he's got one of those copies, which he got from Sega back in the day. So, you know, I haven't asked him because it's none of my business, but I would imagine he acquired it for a lot less than some of the other sums I've heard. Because I know Mundo Combo, he's a collector over in Spain, and he paid 10,000 euros for his copy of Tetris. You know, so that's well out of my league. So yeah, it's cool that he's got that. So check his channel out, and thanks very much, Joel, for giving us a shout out. I much appreciated, mate.
Next up, the last GamerTube Game Room Tour video game collection. He has a lot of TVs and a lot of setup for his systems. Really cool. Check that out.
A really awesome game room. I mean, The Last Gamer. Oh my gosh, you know, if you want to go jealous, I mean, if you seriously want to see something that is just mind-blowingly amazing, The Last Gamer has this games room, and maybe some of you have seen it, but he made this games room recently, and then he's got his whole wall just covered with games. It's just completely filled. He has every what is it, Sega Saturn game ever made. And he's got all these other, you know, platforms just all along his wall. He's got like 5 TVs, and then, I mean, you guys gotta check him out. He's just amazing.